Hello, this is Arpana. I'll be talking about rising income inequality in India. Imagine two families living just a few kilometers apart. One lives in a luxury apartment with access to the best education, healthcare, and opportunities. The other struggles daily for clean water, stable income, and basic schooling. These are not two different countries, this is one nation, India. And this growing divide is known as income inequality. Let's look at the numbers. The top 10% of Indians earn 58% of the national income, while the bottom 50% earns only 15%. And shockingly, just 1% of the population owns more than half of the country's wealth. This means a small group controls most of the resources. Over the last few decades, India has experienced rapid economic growth. Millions have been lifted out of poverty, and industries like IT and finance have flourished. But this growth has not been shared equally. Why does this happen? First, unequal access to education. Students in urban, private schools often receive far better resources than those in government schools. This creates a gap right from the childhood. Second, the urban-rural divide. Cities attract investments, jobs, and infrastructure, while rural areas lag behind. Third, specific sector growth. High-paying jobs are concentrated in sectors like technology and finance, leaving traditional sectors like agriculture with lower income. And finally, the informal economy, where millions work without job security or benefits. Income inequality does not just affect the individuals, it affects the entire economy. When a large portion of population earns less, their purchasing power decreases. This reduces the demand for goods and services, slowing down the economic growth. It also leads to limited social mobility. Over time, this gap can lead to frustration and sense of inequality in opportunities. Addressing income inequality requires long-term and inclusive strategies. First, investment in public education and healthcare. Improving the quality of government schools and hospitals ensures that everyone has a fair starting point. Second, the progressive taxation. This means that higher income groups contribute a larger share of tax. Third, the rural development. Better road, electricity, and internet connectivity can bring jobs and opportunities to villages. Fourth, formalizing employment, encouraging business to provide stable jobs with benefit. And finally, supporting small businesses and entrepreneurship, especially in smaller towns and rural areas. In short term, 1 to 2 years, the focus should be on expanding the welfare schemes and direct benefit transfers. In medium term, which is 3 to 5 years, investment in education, healthcare, and infrastructure can begin to reduce the structural gaps. In the long term, which is 5 to 10 years, deeper reforms like improving job quality, job security, and providing equal opportunities can be implemented. However, solving inequality is not easy. It requires political challenges, budget constraints, and corruption and inefficiency issues can lead to its hindrances. Income inequality are not just about wealth, it's about opportunities. If addressed effectively, India's growth can become more inclusive, more sustainable, and more powerful. Because a nation truly prospers when its growth reaches everyone.